you're listening to 98.5 The GOAT in the morning, featuring WIldman Flemington.
Pass the jack, Mac.
And Richard Stiffy Nixen.
That's Nixon without the O.
98.5 The GOAT.
Good morning, Hatchet Wound Nevada. Welcome to Rock Hard Mornings with Wood and Stiffy. I'm Wood.
I'm Stiffy.
We got a great show today. A lot of cool things lined up. A lot of big news to talk about today. That's something we don't get to do very often.
I think it's safe to say things are happening here at Hatchet Wound.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We have a call-in. I see Tammy's in today.
Tammy, welcome.
Good morning, Tammy.
Well, I don't know about that.
She's always drinking her coffee in the morning.
You know what happens when you drink too much coffee, Tammy?
We got a call in today. Somebody left us a message, which it doesn't happen very often, but it did. So we get to do one of our favorite segments today.
Love gets hard with Wood and Stiffy. It's a classic. We've done it for years, and we get to bring it back today because somebody left a voicemail. They're asking problems that I think it's time for us to solve. So
absolutely. And if you want to leave us a message, we do have the phone number on the website, so you can look that up and leave us a message. We will help you with whatever love-related quandary you find yourself in.
Yep. Then we got another exciting one. Top 10 things to do in Hatchet Wound. And hint, I think it's something you could really sink into.
You know, it's the middle of summer. We get a lot of people traveling through Hatchet Wound. Just stop and stay a while, you know?
Before we get to all that stuff, WIldman Flemington, I know things have been a little crazy for you recently. How has the rehab been going?
Well, we don't call it that. We call it an extended stay. It's been good. It's been good. I feel nice. I feel healthy. I've been sober for a couple days. So I think I've been doing pretty good.
Very nice. You know, I'm very proud of you. You know, we've been knowing each other for a long time, and I've seen you go through the highs. I've seen you go through the lows. I feel like right now it's kind of a low. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. It has been great. I think the worst part, Stiffy, is that I can't go out clubbing with you like we used to.
Oh, yeah. We used to tear it up. Speaking of, I had a little fun last week. I went to Club Red. Shout out to my boy at Club Red. There you go. And had a great time. Met some ladies. Met one particular lady. Took her back home, and I got the bite marks to prove it. Okay, it was a good time. I guarantee you that.
Tammy, we got a sound effect for that? Oh, she's off of it this morning. Ah! That wasn't very good. All right, we're going to go to our first segment of the day. We go to Biff, our own Biff, with the traffic report.
Take it away, Biff.
Traffic report!
There's an accident coming off the highway. 2 cars have collided. Speaking of 2 things collided, man, I went and saw that Deadpool and Wolverine movie over the weekend. I thought it was pretty darn good. I like the guy that plays Wolverine. I forget his name. He was in that musical Les Miserables or something. I saw him in that movie, and he couldn't sing very well, but I think he's pretty darn good as Wolverine. So I was pretty happy to see him in this movie as Wolverine. I don't understand really why he was wearing so much yellow. Wolverine in the old movies was like shirtless all the time and stuff, but he did get shirtless in the movie, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty hot. My wife didn't like it, but you know what? That's fine because she's a bitch. But yeah, I saw that. It's got the Deadpool in it. I don't really understand that character at all. He starts talking about Disney and Fox and all this stuff, and I don't understand what the hell he's talking about half the time. I'll be honest. Maybe it's just for a younger generation. I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, his name is Deadpool. I mean, like, did he die from swimming in a pool, or what happened there? I don't know. It was pretty cool though, with some surprise appearances. We got Jennifer Gardner as Elektra. She's hot. My wife doesn't like her, but she's a bitch, so that's fine. And we saw Wesley Snipes as Blade. I remember seeing Wesley Snipes' Blade back in my 30s, and back in the original movies, and I thought he was pretty hot too. So it was nice seeing him again. So yeah, if you're coming off the highway, there is a collision that has just happened, so you may want to take the other route, or you may just want to drive right down to the movie theater and see Deadpool and Wolverine. It was pretty damn good.
Oh, great. My Vishrinka pills came in. Vishrinka? What's Vishrinka? You haven't heard? Vishrinka is the first and only male reduction pill. Male reduction? You mean it makes it smaller? Yup. Well, why would you want that? Simple. Imagine there's a cute girl nearby and you want to make a good first impression. Fumble around in your pockets and a bottle of this accidentally pops out. She's gonna know what it is. They spend all of their time on marketing it. Now she knows that you're too big, medically. She'll be all over you. But you're not too big. She doesn't need to know that. We can keep that between you and me. And Vishrinka, of course.
She met him at a party under neon lights so bright. His moves were smooth as silk, her heart took flight. But little did she know, behind that charming grin, her boyfriend's got a secret, a furry one within. Now she's in too deep, can't turn back the time. She's dancing with the panda in the rhythm of the night. Dancing with the panda, who'd have thought it's true? She's in for a surprise when she meets his parents too. But for now she'll groove under the disco ball's glow. Dancing with the panda, love wherever they may go. Tonight, she's meeting his folks. But how will they react when they see his panda cloak? She's nervous but excited about this rendezvous, hoping they'll accept her and their love that's true. Now she's in too deep, can't turn back the time. She's dancing with the panda in the rhythm of the night. Dancing with the panda, who would thought it's true? She's in for a surprise when she meets his parents too. But for now she'll groove under the disco ball's glow. Dancing with the panda, love wherever they may go. Tonight the night, she's meeting his folks. But how will they react when they see his panda clone? She's nervous but excited about this rendezvous, hoping they'll accept her and their love that's true. Now she's in too deep, can't turn back the time. She's dancing with the panda in the rhythm of the night. Dancing with the panda, who would thought it's true? She's in for a surprise when she meets his parents too. But for now she'll groove under the disco ball glow. Dancing with the panda, love wherever they may go. So they'll dance into the night with hearts so free. A girl and a panda living out their fantasy. Full of knows no bounds in this crazy world we know. Dancing with the panda, love wherever they may go.
That was Panda Boy by Bob Sponge Circle Shorts.
Really love that song. I love the idea of trying to date a panda. Like with that, the quandaries that come from that are just astronomical. It's got to be tough.
I'm still caught up on Bob Sponge Circle Shorts, but
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
it's time. You might be caught up on that, but it's time for our viewers to get caught up on the news. Is this news?
We had a lot of cool events happen here in Hatchet Wound, Nevada, and our very own Stiffy is going to run us through what's happened in the last week.
That's right. Well, our first news story, and definitely the biggest one, you wouldn't be a citizen of Hatchet Wound and not notice the sinkhole that has appeared, in downtown Hatchet Wound. It's already taken 2 businesses. They're completely gone. Everyone that was in those buildings is gone. Why they didn't get out of the building, I don't know. But a sinkhole is here, and I think it's here to stay.
Yeah, you're talking about me at my lowest. Hatchet Wound is now at its lowest. Like I said, it has devoured those 2 buildings and everyone inside. So if you are near the sinkhole, you might want to move. It's only getting bigger.
Yeah, I heard a scientist tell me that the sinkhole is actually gaining sentience. And it's trying to make decisions. It's trying to go this way. It's trying to go that way. It's trying to determine which way is the best way so it can swallow up as much real estate as possible. I thought that was a little bit out there, but in seeing what's going on down there, he might be onto something,
Now, Stiffy, I have sentience, but I don't have a sinkhole. I have a drink hole.
You're 2 for 2 on that one. Very good.
No, it is a serious problem, though.
Yeah, I'm concerned at what your sponsor would say about that.
Yeah. It's also a serious problem for residents of Hatchet Wound because, it's already taken 2 businesses with it. I believe that club you went to when it was in there.
Club Red. May it rest in peace.
Oh, no! If Club Red is in there, was that other guy's place? The tuxedo place?
Oh, no. Who knows? Maybe...
Oh, no!
If it isn't gone yet, it's gone soon. I guarantee you that.
I didn't even think about that. We just had him on the show. Well, luck of the draw, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, speaking of unlucky, Mayor John Mayer has tripped on a banana peel. And he broke both of his legs. He's in critical condition at St. Rodney's Hospital.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to Mayor John Mayer. There will be a donation going around if you'd like to help his family in this time.
Yeah. Well, he was just mourning his mother's passing. She just passed away a week ago, and I don't really think that they needed all of this. I don't think it's helping.
Yeah, it's a bad situation all around.
Well, Tammy. That's
our mayor. God.
We put in some donations. You can go to the website and you can get him a new wheelchair.
Yeah, it's www.mayorjohnmayerbananaslip.com. Oh, that's where you can donate.
Yep. So.
And whoever's leaving the banana peels around the city, knock it off!
Yep. Unacceptable. We have enough problems here with the sinkhole. We don't need people slipping on banana peels, especially our mayor, Well, in other news, Gosferatu, never heard of this guy, but he's been working downtown, and he has posed the idea of a reverse curfew. That would mean that people are not allowed to go out in the day and are forced to go out at night. Now, I think that's an interesting idea. I think an old you would have loved that. Does that sound about right?
Nosferatu. I don't know why that name sounds so damn familiar. Is that the Marilyn Manson guy? Looks like Marilyn Manson? I think he was like a Marilyn Manson impersonator for a little bit.
Wow. I've never heard of him, but he seems like a normal guy to me. I don't know what you're really talking about.
Okay. Sorry, maybe I got confused with somebody else. But yeah, old me would have loved. Times I've been pulled over for being out 4 a.m.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah, party all night and sleep all day, right? Right, Gosferatu?
That sounds like that's what he wants to do. He's just here to party, and you know what? More power to him. I say, let's vote yes on on a reverse curfew.
I wonder what Mayor John Mayer thinks about that.
Uh, I'm trying not to make a pun because I know Tammy's got her finger on the button.
She's got her finger right there. She's dangerous this time of morning.
Yeah, you don't want to get on her bad side.
Speaking of bad sides, we'll be right back. We're gonna help somebody who's on the bad side of a sticky love situation.
Oh, can't wait.
In the dead of night, a rumble starts, echoing loud from a rear to my heart. Windows rattle, the walls they shake, but I'll keep on, no apologies to make. I fart so loud, wake the neighborhood, but I won't hide, it's all good. Let them talk, let me stare, I'll keep on tooting without neighbors grown dogs howl in despair, but I'll let it rip, I just don't care. With each explosion I feel alive in the symphony of gas I thrive. I fart so loud, wake the neighborhood, but I won't hide, it's all good. Let them talk, let me stare, I'll keep on tooting without talk, let them stare, I'll keep on tooting without a care. I fart so loud, wake the neighborhood, but I won't hide, it's all good. Let them talk.
That was Waking the Hood by Alabama Alabaster Alibi.
I've heard of AA, but not 3A's. I'll tell you that one.
AAA?
AAA. Isn't that like the car company? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's if you want your car fixed, but if you want to rock out, Alabama Alabaster Alibi.
Alabaster Alibi with Alan Rickman. He's in that band, I believe.
Well, it would be in the past if that was the case, because I believe Alan Rickman is no longer with us.
Oh no, was he in the sinkhole?
Okay.
Tammy.
Anywho. Well, we're here to help people, and today, like we mentioned, we have a voicemail from Cody. He didn't leave a last name, but Cody, we're excited to hear from him. We're going to play it in a segment we like to call Love Gets Hard.
Love gets hard with Wood and Stiffy, bringing joy quick and spiffy. Tune in, now don't be thrifty. Love gets hard with Wood and Stiffy.
I love that intro. All right, Tammy, can you please hit the button and play Cody's message for us?
Bringing joy quick and spiffy.
Hey guys. This is Cody, a longtime fan. I've been a fan for a long time. I get hard with you guys all the time, and I just wanted to know. I had a question. I wanted to propose to my girlfriend. I've been with her for 3 years. God, I love her. I love her so much. But I'm scared, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know when to do it. I don't know what to do. I know you guys are cool. I know you guys are the experts on everything about love. So you gotta help me. How do I propose to my girlfriend?
Wow, that's a good question, Cody. Thanks for calling in and leaving us a voicemail. I think between me and Stiffy here, I've been through the most marriages.
What number is this?
Well, It was 3. But soon I'll be finding lucky number 4.
Lucky number 4. All right.
Stiffy, do you have any experience with this?
I've been with women. I've never been married. Never been asked. The relationships usually don't last very long. But I think I'm still pretty qualified to help out our boy Cody here.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think I'm overly qualified. So let's really get into this. He wants to propose to his girlfriend. That's a big move. That's a big choice in life, Cody.
Yeah. It's not one you should be taking lightly.
It's not. So let's give him some tips. I think tip number 1 for me is that you should not make it a spectacle. You should keep it a secret. You've watched those romantic movies where they go out and the man hides the ring in the piece of cake or something. Don't do that because she will absolutely tell you no.
I 100% agree. But I would also tell you that the right time to propose is not on a Tuesday. It's not on a Thursday. And a lot of people think that Sunday is a good day to do it. It's actually not. It's a cursed day. You want to stick to Saturdays, Friday evenings, Monday mornings. Wednesday is a wild card.
Now, whenever I proposed to my first wife, we were actually at a baseball game, which I think helped. Honestly, while it is great to not make it a big spectacle, if you do make it a big spectacle, make sure there's a lot of strangers around, because then she's going to feel pressured to say yes. And I think that's what happened with my first wife.
Yep, I think pressure is a really, really big one. I would carry a weapon of some kind. I've never done it before, but I envision it in my brain how I would do it. Some kind of baseball bat, a baton. If you have to have a gun, you can. But you want to make sure that she feels, pressured. Maybe a little bit of fear.
The best time I think to do it in that situation would be maybe right after a really heated argument. Maybe you guys get into a fight. Maybe throw some shit around, smash some dishes, and then when she's scared and ready to leave, then you just pop it,
I think that's a brilliant idea, because you could turn a long-term commitment into a short-term win. You could solve a short-term problem by making this long-term commitment that honestly you probably wanted to do anyway. So
yeah,
it makes sense to me. I think that's a brilliant idea.
It shows her that whenever you two are at your lowest, you're still with her.
100%.
100%.
Tammy, what do you think about this advice?
Thank you, Tammy. I can see she started drinking her coffee because she's a bit happier right now.
Yeah, she's popping off over there. Thank you, Cody, for this awesome voicemail. If you have any other questions, anybody listening, make sure you leave us a voicemail as well. We'll try to help you out however we can.
Yeah. Love gets hard.
Love,
but you always have wooden Stiffy.
Yeah, you always will. Hey, we gotta pay the bills, but after that, we're gonna have our weather report from Hazy Hank Stevenson, and then once we get back, top 10 things to do in Hatchet Wound. Stick with us.
10 things to do in Hatchet Wound, Nevada. Beautiful Hatchet Wound, Nevada.
Oi there, folks. This is your weather bloke coming to you straight from Hatchet Wound, Nevada. Crikey, it's a scorcher out there today. We're looking at a right old sizzler with temperatures rocketing up to a blazing 105 degrees Fahrenheit. That's enough to fry an egg on the pavement, so make sure you're wearing your sunblock and keeping hydrated. Might be a good day to stay indoors with a cold drink or two if you can. The sun's shining brighter than a new penny, so don't forget your shades, or you'll be squinting like a bloke who's just seen a ghost. The heat's gonna make it feel even hotter, so don't be surprised if it feels like you're baking in an oven. For the folks who gotta be out and about, make sure you're taking plenty of breaks in the shade and keeping an eye for heat exhaustion. Remember, it's not just the heat that'll get ya. It's the dry air too. So drink up, keep cool, and for heaven's sake, don't forget your hat. That's the weather for you, straight from the heart of Hatchet Wound. Stay cool out there, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Cheers!
Look, Mom, it's a pretty bumblebee. Don't touch that bee, Jimmy! Ow!
Have you recently gone outside to enjoy your day, only to accidentally step on a bee and get stung in the process? If you have, you may be entitled to compensation. My name's Lawson, of Lawson and Lawson at Law, and we're suing the entire bee organization. Mother Nature's had it way too easy for way too long. Tell those bees to get back to making honey and buzz off. Call us at 1-800-LAWSON to file your claim today.
98.98.5 The GOAT.
You're just a turd, she said. Just a nerd in bed. Look like a piece of digested mush. You're just a poop in clothes, a sack of waste that grows. You're just waiting to be flushed. I wish I was an excrement, but I gotta be myself. I smell like shit, and I act like shit, and I don't care if that's a crime. I look like shit, and I taste like shit, 'cause I taste myself sometimes. If everyone else sees it, then I can tell it's true. I'm a big piece of shit, but I got news. So are you. Your living waste, she'd say, a crappy face, so gay. Someone she'd like to live without. She likes her cat more, but I'm a skateboard. Someone who's gross, moldy, and brown. I wish I was an excrement, but I gotta be myself. I smell like shit, and I act like shit, and I don't care if that's a crime. I look like shit, and I taste like shit, 'cause I taste myself sometimes. If everyone else sees it, then I can tell it's true. I'm a big piece of shit, but I got news. So are you. Shit, shit, shit all over the place. Shit, shit, shit all over my face. I smell like shit, and I act like shit, and I don't care if that's a crime. I look like shit, and I taste like shit, 'cause I taste myself sometimes. If everyone else sees it, then I can tell it's true. I'm a big piece of shit, but I've got news. So are you.
I'm a Big Piece of Shit by John T. Applebauer.
Oh.
Sorry, that was I was trying to read the last name. I wasn't announcing anything.
You had me for a second there. I was. You had me on the fence, but definitely the name of that song, and man, does that song just rock.
Yeah, he's brave. I wouldn't admit that. But you know what I would admit? That we live in a beautiful town called Hatchet Wound, Nevada. We have a lot of people that come through this town on their way to Las Vegas. They usually just stop in, eat at the Dairy Queen. That's all right. But, there's a lot of things to do in here in Hatchet Wound, so we're going to invite you at home. Why don't you come on in and vacation here in Hatchet Wound, and we're going to give you a list. We're about to drop a list the top 10 things to do in Hatchet Wound.
Oh boy, I'm excited for this. Are we ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Number 1, see the sinkhole. You might have noticed that we just mentioned earlier on the news that a sinkhole has formed in downtown Nevada, now downtown Hatchet Wound. Make sure you check it out. It's something you're definitely going to want to see. There's a lot going on, a lot of people slipping into it. I think it's claimed 13 lives at this point, and I think it's going to claim a couple more.
Yeah, it's only getting bigger. So it's estimated to devour about half the town. Luckily, the radio station's on the other side of town, so we're safe.
Excellent.
All right. Number 2, throw rocks down the sinkhole. Now, we actually have a lot of rocks around here. And it's a fun pastime, meaning like the past couple days, to pick up those rocks and throw them down the sinkhole. Who knows? You may even hit a body.
Kids love throwing rocks, and you can't lose when you're throwing it at a sinkhole. Everything goes into the sinkhole. So it's not like you're going to hurt anybody, again, except for the aforementioned bodies that may still be alive, and we just can't hear their screams. But aside from that, what a great pastime. But if you're going to throw rocks, you might as well throw some coins down the sinkhole. That's number 3.
Make a wish. Make a wish, Cody. Wish for your love to come true.
They say that any wish will come true if your coin hits the bottom of the sinkhole, of which we don't know what it is, if there even is a bottom, or if it goes
where
through.
It leads.
Yeah, it could be a wormhole. We don't really know at this point, but throw your coin in there and maybe it'll come true.
Now, we are a city of culture. That's why number 4 is talk about the sinkhole. There's a lot of things to discuss with the sinkhole. Where did it come from? Why is it here? What does it want?
I was at a coffee shop the other day, and that's all anyone was talking about is the sinkhole. I think it's become a cultural phenomenon. People are coming from all around, and we all want to talk about it. What's going on with this sinkhole?
Yeah, I've heard some people pray to the sinkhole. So, it's a big talking point right now. It's changing lives.
Number 5, go to Vegas.
It's not far. It's not far. You can pass right through us and go straight to Vegas. But make sure you stop in and say hey.
Where would be a good place for them to stop if they wanted to stop through?
Number 6, there is a Dairy Queen next to the sinkhole. It's probably going to be the next building that goes. But while it's still here, pop in, get yourself a nice caramel sundae, and take a look deep into the sinkhole. Yeah,
hurry up. That's all I can say. This Dairy Queen will not be lasting very long. I can tell you that. The sinkhole is hungry. The sinkhole is angry. And Dairy Queen is next. But if you have a problem with it, number 7, scream your sorrows into the sinkhole. If you got a problem, if you got something bugging you, yell at the sinkhole because it'll absorb what you're doing and it'll be pushed into the ether. So it just won't exist anymore.
It's a great form of therapy, so I've been told. Number 8 is tell the sinkhole a secret. Who's it gonna tell? It's a sinkhole.
That's true. I went to the sinkhole and told, never. I can't tell you, but I can tell the sinkhole.
I almost got you.
Yeah. Hey, Cody, get married by the sinkhole. What better way to really seal the deal on a long-lasting relationship than getting married next to a sinking monstrosity of nature?
Yeah, what a beautiful place for a wedding. Just don't stay too long or you might be in the sinkhole.
Some people say marriage already are.
Number 10, we also have the great Gary Busey's Pickleball Museum. That has not been swallowed up by the sinkhole yet. So you can pop in there and see the Pickleball Museum, the history of pickleball. Little did people know that pickleball was actually invented somewhere else, not here. But we have the museum for it. And you can learn all about it.
Excellent. I love pickleball. Unfortunately, the last pickleball game I played, the pickleball itself actually ended up in the sinkhole. So we had to stop a little early, but that's okay.
Yeah. So, if anyone ever tells you there's nothing to do in Hatchet Wound Nevada, you play this part of the show for them, and you smile your smug little smile right at them, and you prove them wrong.
Yeah, I mean, do they have a sinkhole? Ask them that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, how many towns have a sinkhole? Be honest.
That's true. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, Woody.
It's great. I can't wait to get the hell out of here.
Unfortunately, our time is up, but we do have one last song before we go. It's called Who Done It by Punk for Babies.
Stepping into the room, feeling oh so fine. Then I feel something wet creeping up my spine. Puddle on the floor, my shoes now soaked through. And I'm left wondering who's to blame who. I stepped in urine, but where did it come from? In this crowded party, who's the guilty one? Looking around, accusing eyes I see. Finding the culprit seems a mystery. I glance across the room, searching for a clue. Could it be the guy in the Hawaiian shirt or the girl in blue? Everyone's innocent, or so they claim. But I'm stuck with the soggy shoe, feeling the shame. I stepped in urine, but where did it come from? In this crowded party, who's the guilty one? Looking around, accusing eyes I see. Finding the culprit seems a mystery. DJ spins the beats, the party rages on. But all I can think about is who did me wrong. I'm on a mission to solve this whodunit, but before I search, it feels like knocking a dead end. Now the night's winding down, and I'm no closer to the truth. I'll never find the answer in this sea of sleuths. So I'll end my way home with a soggy shoe in tow, hoping next time I'm at a party I won't step in the unknown. I stepped in urine.